Today I'm going to show you guys how I personally pluck my chest hairs because I do have some hair on my chest. Clearly I don't have like a typical manly like super hairy chest. I do have like a zit here, but if you actually look over here and if you look over here, I do have very hairy nipples. And here's the thing, like I have tried creams and like I have used like a razor to like kind of shave these areas when I was seeing somebody and I wanted to be like fully hairless, but I personally felt like the cream was a little bit too harsh to use on just like 4 to 6 hairs per nipple, and I really don't feel comfortable putting like a razor, like a sharp razor around my nipples. I just feel like my nipples are super sensitive, so I've always just resorted to plucking my nipple hairs. And here's another thing, like I don't like using tweezers for my nipples either because I feel like the hairs are so pubic-y and so long that it actually is much easier to just use my fingers. And also it just feels weird to have like a metal sharp thing around my nipple. It almost makes it more like scary because you know how like plucking gives you like a weird high? Because these hairs are so long, it almost feels weird. Like for me, like I like using tweezers for like the hairs on my mole because they're like super short hairs that I can't pluck with my fingers. But with these, I think it's actually a lot more exciting and a lot more efficient to just pluck with your fingers. And the short ones, sometimes I will use tweezers, but like if they're super short, my motto is like there's no need to tweeze them or to pluck them if they're that short. Okay, so these are my nipples. I'm going to start with this nipple right here. As you can see, I have like 2 big hairs and like 3 small hairs. I usually go in order from like the big hairs to the small hairs. So I'm gonna start with that one right there. Do you see that? All I do is I just go like this, and then I go like that with my other finger. Like I put like my middle finger like above my index after grabbing it, and I literally just grab it and I pluck. So that was really easy. As you can see, I just plucked a hair. Do you see that? Now I just kind of go in order. So now obviously I have this hair right here. It's thinner. Same thing. Grab it, put middle finger like to pressurize it, pluck. So I literally plucked it in like one go. This one is probably the next longest hair. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's try it anyway. This time I can't put my middle finger because it's too short. Oh, it worked. All I did was just pull it, and it worked really well. I do this until I literally can't pluck anymore, so let's keep trying. The next longest hair would probably be this one right here. Let's try. Oh, that worked really well too. And then I do have one more right here. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, that was tough. I can't do it. Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh. I think that's the shortest one we can do for my left nipple. As you can see now, even though I do have like other super short hairs on my nipple, it doesn't look crazy hairy with like a bunch of hairs on it compared to like, for example, this one. We're gonna do this one next. All right, so for my right nipple, even though I am right-handed and it was easy to use my right hand for my left nipple, I'm still going to use my right hand. We're gonna start with this big one right here. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Same method. This one is kind of like there's a lot more hairs around it, so hopefully I can do this with just my fingers. We're gonna go with this one. Oh, that one won't get off. Let's try the one up here. See, okay, if you can't pull it, if it's too hard to use like your dominant hand, try to switch. I'm gonna definitely switch to my left. That was definitely a lot easier. Maybe switch instead of trying to use the same finger. I'm now switching over to my left hand because I feel like it's gonna give me a better pressurized situation. And I'm correct. Oh, this one just fell off without me needing to do anything. This one also came off easily. I think the one we just did might have been our last one because as you can see, all of the hairs on my nipples are super short now. And I think both of them just look pretty hairless at this point. So this was really good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out my full visual bottoming course where I do have other visual guides that I can't put on YouTube. And please check out my premium douche kits, fully discreet and shipped right to your doorstep. Book me on Cameo at the links below and leave a comment suggesting what you'd like to see next. I love you guys and I will talk to you soon.